Ahoy there! Got a little side project I'm going to knock out and be working on for the next couple of days. But in this video, I'm going to show you guys how to drop and swap out the gas tank in your 1983 to 1987 Toyota Tercel four-wheel drive station wagon. It's going to be pretty similar for the front-wheel drives, other than the filler door is going to be on the driver's side, whereas they're on the passenger side for the four-wheel drives. So let's get this thing in the garage, get it jacked up, get this tank dropped. All right, so typically behind the fuel door here, there's a little rubber insert. This one seems to be missing it already, so we're not gonna bother pulling those screws out. So that's convenient. We're gonna hop into the back of the hatch right here, and we are going to disconnect the fuel sending unit wiring. So underneath the carpet right here, and behind this, there are a few screws and a wiring harness. So we'll pop this off right here. These harnesses are kind of wonky to get off. There is a tab right there. We'll pull up on this. I'm trying to do this one-handed. I don't know how well it's going to work. There we go. That's now off. We're going to pull this off just so this wiring harness fits through here very nicely. We'll probably need to pull this off when we get the new tank on there, but that's okay. Now we're going to jack the rear end up, put it on jack stands. We got to disconnect 3 fuel lines, and then down this tank pretty much goes right after that. All right, underneath the car over here to the right, there is a gas tank drain plug right over here. So this is a 3/8 ratchet end. Do not use any sort of electric tool to drain this out, because if you use an electric tool and it creates any sort of like spark, you are going to have a nasty fire. So yeah. Just really want to make that very, very clear, because I don't want you guys to have a fire. That's going to be not fun. So breaker bar, wrench, ratchet wrench only. And now with the drain plug being right here, we'll go back a little bit. And there are the 3 lines right here. One of these lines is the pickup line, one is the vent line, and one is the return line. So we'll just grab a pair of pliers. We'll slip all 3 of those back. Get the hoses pulled off the end right there. And then after that, we got 2 17 millimeters that are for the straps. We got one right there. One right here. Strap part number is this right across the screen right here. I'll also have it in the description. They are currently available as of 2026. Yeah. You can get these straps off the front right here by pulling these pins out, but there's really no point. They just kind of swing on a hinge right here. So, all right, all the lines are disconnected up here. So we're going to go ahead and pull the tank straps. This right there is one. It's a 14 millimeter. And this over here is one, and it's also a 14 millimeter. I'm going to pull that bolt out about 3/4 of the way. These are a fairly long bolt, like almost 3 inches in length if I recall. I'm going to pull that bolt about halfway, this one all the way. Oh boy. Car is totally a gamble car. Wow. There's so much dirt and sand underneath it. Oh. There we go. Out comes the gas tank. All right, he said this gas tank was leaking over 4 gallons of gas. And I think it was probably leaking right over here. I feel it's wet. So, a bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and get the new tank over here. All right, here's our 2 gas tanks side by side. There's the new one that's going inside of it. It's actually just the one off Thunder Bucket. This is the original tank. I tipped it over, and it's definitely pouring gas right out of this spot right here, which is really unfortunate, but I'm going to show you guys how to pull these things out right here, how to change the sock in the bottom if it's dirty, where to find all these different parts. So Fuel sending units are currently being made brand new. I'll have the link of it in the description. They are, no, I think they're maybe made in Taiwan. I don't remember either way. They're made somewhere. They're like roughly 65, 70 US dollars for delivered to the door. These, they don't actually make the correct pickups anymore, but there's one that AutoZone carries. It's close. You have to kind of do some bending a little bit. I've used one on one of my cars. Part number will be in the description. And then the pickup inside of there will also be in the description as well. A little sock to replace it. You can pull the filler neck off right here as well. But yeah, these are pretty crusty. I'm going to probably just throw this tank away, unfortunately. But we'll go ahead and try to pull it out. See if we can get lucky. Salvage anything. And thankfully this pickup sock is in very good shape, but they do sell aftermarket ones that do fit. I believe Toyota actually still sells these as well, brand new. Link for this will be in the description, but here is the entirety of this thing right here. It's a bit notorious that these will rust out of the top. I think this one's been rusted out of the top as well because it's a little bit wet right here. There's really no great way of me knowing unless I were to clean it up completely and put some compressed air through it. But yeah, hopefully this is helpful to you guys at all. But sending unit's going to be more or less the exact same thing. Same with the filler neck, stuff like that. So I'm not going to bother showing any more of that on video. I just wanted to see if this is actually good and salvageable, which I don't think it is, unfortunately. So let's go ahead and get this gas tank swapped back into the car, get those bolts put back on, get the lines hooked up, fill it up with gas, hope for no leaks. We'll send her on her way. Yep. Wow. So much dirt. All right. Pop underneath here. We might get lucky enough to have to remove these 3 screws. Hey, look at that. Got her out. This only fits in one way. The connector's got a little cut in it, so you can't slip it backwards. There we go. That's in there. And just like that, new gas tank is in. Well, new used tank. Right there is one gas tank job. Not too bad. Let's go ahead and fire it up, check for leaks. It may take a second to prime, mostly because I'm on a massive incline, and yeah, there's nothing in the lines anymore, so we'll see what happens here. It's got something in the carburetor. Hopefully it picks up what's in the tank. Gauge seems to be slowly sweeping, so that's good. While we're running, let's check for leaks. So far, there's something dripping on the ground. The lines look nice and dry, so I think we're good to go. Well, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys learned something. Got any questions, leave a note down in the word spot. All the parts that will be usable for this job is going to be in the description below. All the part numbers, everything like that you may need. So check it out there, and catch you guys in the next one. Adios.